Hey everybody, Brandon Railway here. This is not my live stream for the night. This is just going to be a product review. I just got this in today. I actually was not expecting it till tomorrow, but anyhow, I got a another MTH locomotive. This is just a standard DC locomotive. Got it to go with that one. So I guess you guys halfway know what it is already. It is another Norfolk Southern Heritage unit. If I can get the box open. This just come in today. I have not even had a chance to test it. I'm going to run it with my Southern Heritage unit because the consist I have on track 1 is just a bit heavy for just one locomotive. The Southern actually will not pull it by herself. But anyhow, here's the little cradle that it comes in. Exact same as the Southern, what she came in. Shows you where to open up after you take the sleeve off of it. Let's see. Shows you where to open it up. Hello, whoever's here on the live stream. Has long hood and short hood and labeled. I guess they made it to where it'll only go in one way. It has a nice bit of plastic around it to keep it safe. I go ahead and take that out anyhow because it doesn't bother me that much. She has not been weathered. This is only the second time she's out of the box. First time was just to get a good look at it and put the snowplow on it. Go ahead and move that. Set her up here on track 2 just to show off a little bit. Like I said, I really like the way they have their looking for my, there it is. I really like how they have the foam in here to keep the handrails safe when it's being shipped. It's a lot of nice that most of the locomotives I get, they just have a little bit of foam around the handrails along the side. They don't actually have anything down in front or on back. Here's a decent look at it. Like I said, this is just going to be a product review of this locomotive. I have another one to do a review of here shortly. I have not run this locomotive yet. Slide it forward just a little more. Supposed to have operating ditch lights. I'm hoping that the ditch lights on it are not like the Southern, because the Southern, for some reason, her ditch lights, when she's in reverse, the back ditch lights don't come on, but they are on when she's in forward, which is, I'm not sure if they messed that up when they wired it or what. Still ultimately a nice locomotive. Spin it around to get the rest of the foam off of it and give you a look at the engineer side. I got better lighting in my room up here now. I installed my light from down in the basement, so being that I won't be back down there for a while, but at least this gives us a little better lighting to see the locomotives in detail. Very nice locomotive. Get that box out of the way. Go ahead and set her on track 1. Hook it up with the Southern. I'm not pulling power test because they're both MTH locomotives, and I'm almost certain that they both have fairly the same amount of pulling power, and the Southern impressed me. So, like I said, I'm not too worried about that. Get a decent look. Interstate, or as some people call it, the creamsicle. The Southern, track power is on. Ditch lights on the front are on, and on the back they are on. So I'm not too happy about that because they should not be on, but that might just be a simple wiring issue. The headlights are directional, but the ditch lights are not. But that might be simple to fix with just a simple moving one wire from point A to point B. Might work. Let's see. Yeah, I thought so. My red high cube car keeps wanting to derail. Gauge on it and everything is fine. But anywho, not going to run her around too much or too fast. I know that they suggest about an hour of break-in time, but I'm not going to worry about that too much right now because I've got limited time on here for right now. Whoever's on live chat, hi. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for joining in. This is a product review, like I said before, of the MTH HO scale interstate heritage unit I got on eBay through, I believe, Sam's Sell for 99 bucks, $12 shipping. Coming back around here. I really like the way it looks. I do believe that it's as prototypical as possible when it comes to the paint scheme. Nice quiet locomotive. It is DCC ready with the 2 speaker slots in the fuel tank area. And I believe, I'm not sure, I'd have to look at the bottom. I think it's got a switch where you can turn it from DCC to DCS. I'm not sure if that's a certain decoder that you have to buy or what. Maybe you guys would know more about it. But I'm going to leave it as a non-sound locomotive, just DC, because I really don't want to put the money into it. And I like DCC and sound, but if I put DCC and sound in everything that I wanted to, I'd have, I just don't have the money to do it. So, try to get a good look as she comes around the corner. I'm impressed. It's a nice quiet engine. Like I said, for the price of 99 bucks plus $12 shipping, it was priority 2-day mail. So I ordered it Saturday, it shipped out Monday. It was here today, so I mean, depending on where you get it from, 2-day mail, it might turn into 3-day or 4-day, depending on where you're living at. But overall, like I said, before I give MTH an A, a solid A. I think they could alter a few things to make it a little bit better, but for the price, I'm not going to complain. It gives me 2 heritage units. These are both engines that I have seen. I have pictures of the Southern from when I was out in Crescent, Pennsylvania. And I could not get pictures of the interstate because it was like 10 o'clock at night. I was getting around for bed when we were out there, and it was just too dark, and I was already upstairs. But I did manage to catch it come through with the Virginian on a hot shot intermodal. So that was pretty cool. I may wind up getting a couple more heritage units. It just depends on how deep I want to go into their roster. I really don't want to put too many because I don't want to have more heritage units than I do normal standard Norfolk Southern engines. But then again, if I can find them cheap, I may wind up collecting them and having all of them just because they're cheap. Uh, get this to go around one more time, and then I've got just a couple questions on it for you guys out there. It and the Southern both. Um, I've got questions on weathering on the grills on the top. I've got pictures of the interstate that I found online, but I'm finding it very hard to get pictures from the top view to figure out I believe it's the radiator or dynamics. I'm not sure exactly what it is. But I got that, and then in another video I will show you a couple of things that I have set up in my room for the trains to run around, just to add a little bit of more fun to it, so it's not just them running around on a loop of track. Now that I've got her stopped here, find my toothpick pointer. If I can find it. I don't see it, so I'll just use a piece of foam. I know to weather the grills down there and stuff, but the questions I have up top are here and here on the interstate, along with the stack, how much to weather that, if anybody has pictures. And it's the same on the Southern, there, and the stack, the exhaust fan. I cannot find pictures online of the tops, so it's very hard for me to figure out how much to weather those. You can see a little bit of what I've done to the Southern on weathering. It's just real light, prototypical to the pictures that I have, and she is going to get a little bit of road grime on the white below the 8099 around the battery box and back just a little bit. Just enough to try to match the picture that I have over, because I like trying to match them as best as I can. So anyhow, once again, solid A for MTH. Really like the engine. 99 bucks from, I believe, Sam Cell on eBay. They do have the nickel plate, the Conrail, Monongahela, and Lehigh Valley. I think they have like 6 or 8 different ones on there. I might wind up with all of them over time. So anyhow, for now, this is Brandon Railway 6920 signing off.